Introduction. What are macaws? Why do I want this bird? Macaws are a type of large, colorful parrot native to Central and South America. They are known for their bright feathers and ability to mimic human speech. There are many different types of macaws, including the Blue and Gold Macaw, the Green-winged Macaw, and the Scarlet Macaw. People like macaws as pets because they are intelligent and can be very affectionate. They are also very social birds and enjoy interacting with their owners. Some people enjoy teaching their macaws to talk or do tricks, and others just enjoy having a beautiful and unique bird in their home. It's important to remember that macaws, like all pets, require a lot of care and attention. They need a proper diet, a safe and spacious place to live, and plenty of toys and activities to keep them entertained. Owning a macaw can be a rewarding experience, but it is also a big responsibility. The complete guide to buying, feeding and caring for a macaw. If you're thinking about buying a macaw, there are a few things you should consider before making a decision. Are you prepared to commit to caring for a macaw for the next 20 to 30 years? Macaws can live for a very long time, and they require a lot of care and attention. Do you have the space and resources to properly care for a macaw? Macaws need a large, spacious cage and plenty of toys and activities to keep them entertained. They also need a varied diet consisting of seeds, fruits, vegetables, and a high-quality pellet food. Can you afford the upfront and ongoing costs associated with owning a macaw? In addition to the cost of the bird itself, you'll need to budget for things like a cage, toys, food, and veterinary care. Do you have experience caring for birds or are you willing to learn? Caring for a macaw requires a certain level of knowledge and experience. If you're a beginner, it's important to do your research and educate yourself on the specific needs of macaws. If you decide that a macaw is the right pet for you, there are a few steps you can take to ensure that your new bird is well taken care of. Provide your macaw with a spacious, well-ventilated cage that is appropriate for its size. The cage should be made of sturdy materials and have plenty of room for your macaw to move around, perch, and play. Offer your macaw a varied diet that includes a high-quality pellet food, as well as a variety of fresh fruits and vegetables. Avoid giving your macaw avocado, chocolate, and other toxic foods. Give your macaw plenty of toys and activities to keep it entertained. Macaws are intelligent and need mental stimulation to stay happy and healthy. Take your macaw to the veterinarian for regular checkups and screenings. This will help ensure that your bird stays in good health and catches any potential health issues early on. Spend time interacting with your macaw on a daily basis. This can include training, playing, and simply spending time together. Macaws are social birds and need regular interaction with their owners to stay happy and well-adjusted. What is the average cost of owning a macaw? If you're considering adding a macaw to your family, you're probably wondering how much it will cost to care for one of these beautiful, intelligent birds. The truth is that the cost of owning a macaw can vary widely, depending on a number of factors. In this article, we'll take a look at some of the main expenses associated with macaw ownership and give you an idea of what you can expect to pay. One of the biggest upfront costs of owning a macaw is the price of the bird itself. Macaws are generally more expensive than smaller parrots, with prices ranging from several hundred to several $1,000s. The specific price will depend on the age, breed, and individual characteristics of the bird. In general, baby macaws are more expensive than adults, and rarer breeds may command higher prices. The next major cost of macaw ownership is the cost of housing. Macaws are large birds and need a spacious cage to live in. A good quality cage can cost several $100s or more, depending on the size and features you choose. In addition to the cage, you'll also need to budget for things like a playstand, perches, and toys to keep your macaw entertained. Another important factor to consider is the cost of feeding your macaw. Macaws need a varied diet that includes a high-quality pellet food, as well as fresh fruits and vegetables. Seeds and nuts can also be included in small amounts as a treat. The cost of food will depend on the specific diet you choose and how much your macaw eats, but you can expect to spend several $100s per year on food and treats. Another important expense to consider is the cost of veterinary care. Just like any other pet, macaws need regular checkups and screenings to stay healthy. In addition, they may need specialized care for any health issues that arise. The cost of veterinary care will vary depending on where you live and the specific needs of your macaw, but you should expect to budget several $100s per year for this expense. Finally, you should also consider the cost of other supplies and miscellaneous expenses. This may include things like travel carriers, grooming supplies, and replacement toys and perches. These costs can add up over time, so it's important to budget for them. In summary, the cost of owning a macaw can vary widely depending on a number of factors, including the price of the bird itself, the cost of housing, the cost of feeding, the cost of veterinary care, and the cost of miscellaneous supplies. If you're thinking about adding a macaw to your family, it's important to carefully consider all of these expenses and make sure you can afford the ongoing cost of caring for one of these beautiful birds. How to choose the right cage for your macaw pet. When it comes to choosing a cage for your macaw, there are a few key factors to consider. Size. Macaws are large birds and need a cage that is big enough to accommodate their size. As a general rule, the cage should be at least 2 to 3 times the size of your macaw when it is fully grown. Material. The material of the cage is also important. Macaws are strong birds and can be very active, so the cage should be made of sturdy materials that can withstand their energy and playfulness. Features. Look for a cage that has plenty of space for your macaw to move around, perch, and play. It should also have plenty of toys and activities to keep your macaw entertained. Bar spacing. Make sure the bars of the cage are spaced appropriately for your macaw. The bars should be close enough together to prevent your macaw from escaping, but not so close together that your macaw could get its head stuck. Ease of cleaning. It's important to choose a cage that is easy to clean and maintain. Look for a cage with removable trays or grates to make cleaning easier. Location. Consider where you will be placing the cage in your home. Macaws need plenty of natural light and fresh air, so choose a location that gets plenty of both. Price. Finally, consider your budget when choosing a cage. Macaw cages can vary widely in price, so it's important to find a cage that fits your budget and meets your macaw's needs. Overall, it's important to choose a cage that is spacious, sturdy, and well-equipped to meet the needs of your macaw. With a little bit of research, you can find the perfect cage for your feathered friend. How to find macaw bird for sale near me. If you're looking for a macaw for sale near you, there are a few different ways you can find one. Visit a pet store. Some pet stores sell birds, including macaws. You can check with local pet stores to see if they have any macaws for sale. Check online classified websites. Websites like Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace often have listings for macaws and other birds for sale. You can search for macaws in your area to see if there are any available. Contact a local bird club. Bird clubs are groups of people who are interested in birds and often have members who breed and sell birds. You can try contacting a local bird club to see if they know of any macaws for sale. Check with a local bird rescue. Bird rescues often have a variety of birds available for adoption, including macaws. You can check with local bird rescues to see if they have any macaws available. Look for a reputable breeder. If you're interested in buying a baby macaw, you may want to look for a reputable breeder who specializes in macaws. You can search online or ask for recommendations from other bird owners or local bird clubs. It's important to remember that owning a macaw is a big responsibility and requires a lot of care and attention. Make sure you are prepared to properly care for a macaw before you bring one into your home.